Welcome back to Daybreak. Now, September marks Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and there are plenty of opportunities for you to support a great cause while learning about the disease. This morning, Cindy Gaskins with Jay's Hope is here with the details. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Cindy. So a lot of us are familiar with Jay's Hope,
right,
but for maybe some of the folks who aren't, tell us exactly what it is Jay's Hope is all about.
Well, Jay's Hope is an organization that supports children with cancer and their families throughout Georgia, but we're located right here in Middle Georgia in Macon. And so our main focus is the Children's Hospital here in Macon and families that are local that are receiving treatment.
Okay. Now, before the commercial break, Kyle mentioned kind of a startling statistic. An average of 3 to 4 kids in Middle Georgia are diagnosed with childhood cancer every month.
Yes.
That seems kind of like a lot. Can you talk about that? Yes,
and another statistic is that since 2004, the pediatric oncology population's risen 347%.
Wow.
And a lot of people think childhood cancer is rare, and it's not as rare as you would think.
Okay, now you've got some big events taking place
Yes.
this month. Can you talk about the one coming up this week?
Yes, Thursday night, we're going to kick off September with a community prayer service at Christ Chapel at Sportstown, which is right off of Bass Road at 6:30. And this is an opportunity for our families to come together, our supporters and volunteers, and our community, everyone is invited, to celebrate hope, the hope that our families cling to throughout their battle, and also an opportunity to pray with our families and over our families.
And you also have a guest speaker that's planning on being there,
Yes,
right?
we do. Joey Stuckey, who's a local musician here. He is a childhood cancer or childhood brain tumor survivor.
Wow.
And he will be sharing his wonderful testimony that's such an inspiration to our families and to anyone that meets Joey and hears Joey, and he'll also be performing.
We are familiar with Joey. We've actually had him on Daybreak. I did not know that about him.
Yes.
Really
yes.
incredible. Okay, now how are some other ways that folks in Middle Georgia or just anyone watching today, how are some other ways that they can get involved?
Well, we have lots of stuff going on in September to raise awareness and to spread hope through our community. And you can follow us on Facebook. We have a very active Facebook page that we're updating daily, and also our website. And if you want to volunteer or get involved or put on an awareness or fundraiser event, you can contact us through our website or through Facebook.
So it's not just September that these events are going on or that you can get involved. It's year-round.
It's year-round.
All right, wonderful. And I want to mention Royal Celebration and Hats for Hope. And I mentioned Hats for Hope because I remember covering it last year.
Yes.
Tell us really quickly about Royal Celebration and Hats for Hope.
Royal Celebration of Hope is a event we're having in Forsyth that's coming up this weekend. And that is actually put on by one of our families that we have been so blessed to get to know and support throughout her battle, little Kylie. And this event is a fairy tale theme ball for our kids to come and dress like princes and princesses.
I saw that.
And it is a fun night.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
So you got to get your fancy dresses out and your tiaras and come out and celebrate hope. And then Hats for Hope is at the end of the month, and there's several schools that are participating actually throughout the month, and it's where children get to wear a hat, pay $1, and fundraise for Jay's Hope, but also spread awareness about childhood cancer in our community.
So a lot of things going on, and I just want to remind our viewers one more time, for more information on Childhood Cancer Awareness Month and Jay's Hope, just log on to facebook.com/Jay's Hope, and there you'll find a list of upcoming events and ways you can get involved.
Yes.
So thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.